We're unmuted.
All right. Well, we're back.
We are back. Sorry. Short break there, guys. We were trying to figure out if we were able to get Party Knife on here. As you might know him from being another streamer. And good guy, exciting guy, loves HoN, always good. His stream is below this if you want to go look at it. So I'm a follow. Nice. But he might join us midway through this cast. Will depend on how long his game is going to take. And in the meantime, Shortcan and I will do what we can to keep you entertained. Isn't that right, Shortcan?
Well, keep me entertained. This is solely for my own entertainment purposes, and you guys don't matter. I mean, what? Yes, we are here for your entertainment, people. And remember, Plinko is your way of supporting the competitive scene. So
we already did one of those in the first game.
Yes, but it's a new game, new life,
You're so selfish, man. You're so selfish.
I'm selfish?
Yeah.
I am
the second you start winning money.
I take time out of my day for you, Quincy.
The second you start winning money, and all of a sudden it's all about Plinko.
Dude, Plinko is amazing.
Plinko is amazing. I'll give them credit. Plinko is amazing. I love playing Plinko, but Shortcan, you're a bad person because you're doing it selfishly. Because you know, for every gold coin you spend, man, I'm getting some of that money back. Don't you?
Maybe. You don't know anything.
My favorite part is... my favorite part is I don't actually spend money on gold coins. I get them for doing this sort of stuff and doing HoNcast stuff and writing and stuff. And so basically the gold coins I spend on Plinko are like free money that's going back into the competitive scene because I never actually paid for them. But I assume they still get counted in the total pot. So yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So you're being very
taking advantage of my
selfless for using your money on Plinko instead of random alt avatars that you'll get inevitably with Plinko.
Yeah, I don't know what to buy. Like, I play support most of the time, like 90% of the time, which means I only play like 5 heroes. So I've got DJ Rhapsody, only alt avatar I want for that hero. I've got Gaia Empath, only alt avatar I want for that hero. I've got Nuclear Winter Glacius, only alt avatar I want for that hero. I don't play Torture. I've got Torque NG, which is fine. I've got Luckfora. Like,
really want to play Nymphora? That hero is so like ew.
I like Nymphora. She's fun. And Luckfora is a good ult. But
the heal is really strong on Nymphora, and a lot of people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna max my stun because damage when
level 2 stun people."
Better. No. Yeah, 2 levels in stun, the rest in heal.
Yep.
2 in mana, 2 in stun, and then the rest in heal.
I like to max mana.
And I didn't hear you there. Did you DC or
no? I was saying I would like to max mana.
Oh, you like to? Yeah. In certain situations, when you have a Pebbles or something that is very mana dependent.
Usually, the only time I pick Nymphora is when I have a hero that is mana dependent. So.
That's true, though. Well, Hammerstorm could also work, and he's not that mana dependent because one level 2 W will pretty much get him all the mana he needs. But yeah, I understand your meaning.
Yeah.
And idea and everything.
Anyway, this game. We've got initial bans on Parasite, Swiftblade for the Legion side, Cthulhu, and Glacius from the Hellborn side. So, Glacius ban. Interesting.
Why? Well, if you're gonna ban a Glacius, why not ban the Rhapsody?
Don't know. Couldn't tell you. And then you're gonna first pick a Kraken over the Magmus and Tempest and stuff like that. I mean, Kraken's a good hero, but we don't see him first picked all that often, especially when you have multiple of those really strong heroes on the board because there's a Glacius ban. So.
What's with the people talking to each other, by the way? Like, this is a lot of chatting.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, Wazo was born in 1991. We can be friends. I was born in 1991.
Really? That's such a shitty year. What do you want about?
Hey, it's a great year. It's a palindrome.
No. It's a palindrome. God damn it, Quincy.
When were you born, Shortcan?
1994.
Okay, so in your life... God damn it, that's freaking weird. But in your life, how many palindrome years have you seen?
1.
Exactly.
Or 2.
No, 1.
No, 1.
How many palindrome years have I seen?
Like, 1 that you remember.
Yes. Yes. But I've seen 2. I've been there for 2. Okay?
You've been there for 2.
And when's the next one?
I don't know. Like... Isn't it not at any time?
98 years.
Yeah, that's well, totally special. I think I would rather see like eclipses and stuff. I'd rather keep track of
That
that rather
happens
than
all the time.
palindrome years. I don't know, Quincy,
That
but
happens all the time.
there's some eclipses that happen like once every 50 years or something. Is it lunar or solar eclipse? I'm not entirely sure. All I know
Uh,
is it's cool.
I don't know, but yeah, they happen like what every 5 or 10 years or something like that. I feel like multiple eclipses have happened in my lifetime. I don't know. So the game's going on again. Bubbles, Hag, Slither, Bubbles, Hag, and Drunken Master. So there's bands from the Legion side, Madman, Slither, Doctor, Postal Bands from Hellborn side. So Hellborn getting Kraken Tempest. That's going to be difficult to deal with. Legion side do have Rhapsody, Ophelia, Prisoner, and Puppet Master, though, so they've got a strong lineup of their own. I don't really have too many problems with either team's draft at this point.
Prisoner is really, really strong against Tempest because it goes through Shrunken. The hook does. It's a perfect Tempest counter. There is absolutely no way Tempest can get an ulti off as initiation if Prisoner is smart and has a PK
Yep.
to get in range. But he doesn't even need a PK to get in range because he's got a really long range hook.
Yep. And
on top of that, Puppet plus Skeleton King. And please pick up Amon-Ra. Please do it. I just want to see
round two.
Only this time, running in the woods.
I don't want Ra. I want a hero that we've never seen before, which is a pretty low
Nomad.
pool at this point. Nomad. I think, yeah. Nomad we haven't seen. Who else? Artillery? I don't think we've seen Artillery.
That could work with Tempest. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, it can.
Artillery is really, really strong as a counter pusher, but I'm really not sure about his role because he needs a Doombringer. He literally needs a Doombringer to be helpful.
Get Snotterboss in the game.
Quincy, please no.
That's fine.
I mean, we've seen FA. Not that often.
I think we have seen. Nice. I'm not sure if we have seen him in HoN Tour. I think we have seen him in CIC definitely. FA, Demented Shaman. I think we haven't seen. I don't remember though. I think we've seen all the strength heroes to be honest. Bramble. And Pred.
Yeah. Bramble is great. I love Bramble.
Bramble's a better hero than people give it credit for. It definitely should be played more often than it is. Accursed. There we go. The hero that we ever see.
We've been thinking about combinations with Bramble.
Yeah.
Where you just stick your W on someone who's already difficult to kill. And then,
Silhouette.
Oogie.
Yeah, that'll work with Certas. Certas plays Silhouette and Oogie. Both of those heroes actually would benefit a lot from
Bramble, yeah.
From Bramble. So yeah, good. Go pick Bramble.
And no one heard it from me. No one heard it from any one of us right now. This is not a strat that we're practicing.
Nobody heard what from who?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anywho.
They fourth picked the Magnus.
Is totally not going to be picked.
Damn it! It's like they're trying to lose.
Man, what's with people picking Malakin nowadays?
That's fine. I like it. It's a good hero.
No, but I don't like it.
Why?
The hero makes the game turn so slow. It's like, let's go for late game. Bloody blah. I hate it. It's boring as hell.
Yeah, I think he can get going a lot earlier than that because Whispering Helmet truck ahead and you're good to go.
Like, no hate towards the strategies that slow like farming teams use, like Nullstone and Dawn and stuff, but I just don't like it because it's boring to watch, in all honesty.
Yeah.
That game. What was it? Dawn versus Night Raid? No, that's happening this weekend. Dawn versus
BMG?
Reason? No, not BMG. Where there were like BMG. 2 kills. Where there were like 4 kills the entire game.
Yeah, I know that. I know what game we're talking about, but I don't remember who they're playing because I'm stupid. It would have been Nullstone, right? Yeah, it would have been Nullstone. It had to have been Nullstone.
Yes, it was Nullstone. Where 4 kills happened because both teams are like, I don't want to fight. And then in the end, a Malakin ends up out-carrying a Gemini. Oh yeah, well if you give him enough time to farm the Rift Shards, maybe that's gonna happen.
Yeah, well. I think that was just their playstyle. I don't think it's necessarily Malakin. I mean, we've seen Probus pick Malakin up a couple of times, and it's varied. Sometimes he's active and sometimes he's not.
I know that this, there's a standard build for Malakin, and that's the Whispering Helm, the Insanitarius, the Shrunken, the Rift Shards, and then like a Demon, or whatever you want, pretty much, along those items. I really want to see people starting to pick up the Elder Parasite on Malakin. Because,
Isn't that gonna get knocked off when you pop a Shrunken?
well, you can't use it when Shrunken is activated, but it allows you to be active a lot earlier, and you cannot ignore the fact that 48 bonus damage per attack is insane, especially with the attack speed from an Elder Parasite. Like, I would really love to see that. I don't know, I've
Yeah.
tried it in them and it works decently, especially because you get 250 max life on top of it as well. And it gives you an ability to farm a bit faster. Like, you can take out Ancients in no time at all with your ultimate and Elder Parasite. But yeah. I think there's a lot of builds that people can use, and while these ignores, I'm getting... wow, yeah. I have no words other than, people,
I mean,
be nice to each other.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything super seriously upset about this. Runka Beige, I guess maybe that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Playing the Rhapsody last game, there was a little bit of bad manner. I think a little bit, not like something pretty serious. With all the Worth calls going out, but it depends too on what your opponent is like. If your opponent is Pew, then he's not gonna be happy about that because he's Pew. But if your opponent is chill, then might not matter that much.
If your opponent is Pew, it might actually help you win the game.
It might help you win the game.
Because it's get mad at you.
Yeah.
Okay, like at least Kolak is playing the best rally skin.
Tyrant. Yeah, and he's gonna be in some trouble here. He's gonna have to compel away, so he'll be just fine. But taking a fair bit of damage and being forced to use his compel to save his butt.
He wasn't forced to use it. That was a waste.
Well, I guess not. I mean, he didn't have to, but
yeah. Like, he was going to get
taken.
maybe 1 or 2 more auto attacks from Empath, and that's it, because Malikan wasn't going to catch him.
You're right. And considering he has no mana pots, it's 7 tangos and a health potion, I think you probably want to eat the health more than you want to eat the mana.
He's just not very... He's not doing very good. Like, Rally is one of those suicide heroes where you just need to get in their faces and make sure that when they man up on you, that you have a creep wave behind you. Because then you'll win. You're tanky enough, you have decent auto attack damage, and you can actually kill the Empath. And
Empath isn't here, he should be taking CS. Instead he's just kind of sitting along to the side. He will pull the wave here, so he's finally looking to get a little bit active, but misses a creep right there. So we'll see how Kolak does in this game. Didn't have the greatest performance last game on the Geomancer, of course, but Rally is a worse hero, so it wouldn't surprise me if things went badly just because he's playing a hero that's bad. Meantime, Rhapsody is rotated top. Yeah.
But, you know, that's going to scout out the illusions on the Rhapsody, and they're actually going to get a lot out of this.
Yeah.
This is in part because of the fact that Empath took his Essence Link, so he can't really cut off the Rhapsody.
It doesn't matter though. Compel gonna go through, but Sword Throw available with in a few mana, I assume. How much it actually costs? 120. Yeah. So this is gonna be a dead Rhapsody because Sword Throw is there, and actually they might actually get Rally as well, as he doesn't have enough mana for the Compel, so he's gonna fall too. So.
Okay, so why are you moving a Rhapsody up to top?
I don't know. In middle lane, Prisoner getting the counter kill onto Magnus.
Although Prisoner is good against Magnus, I really don't think he should beat him mid. It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, Magnus can just use his E. No, like 1v1, Magnus should win, I think.
Yeah, 1v1, but it was 1v2 for a while.
Yeah, for a bit, but I mean, Magnus should have also gotten more than he got.
You're
but
right.
anyways,
this
what
is
do you
what
think
I don't
about
get.
the hero?
Why is Magnus having 2 points in Steam Bath and not a point in Volcanic Touch?
Because he's bad?
Okay, yeah, I mean that's a perfectly valid explanation.
No, I'm sorry, but
that's the one I was probably expecting as well. So
why does he have Steam Bath level 2?
Especially
he just
against
needs
a Prisoner.
one level.
Like that doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Exactly.
It's, the only thing it's going to do is shorten the cooldown, but again, it's a 30-second cooldown. It's not like it's a 5-second cooldown. So you're not going to be able to use it more than once in an engagement anyway. And you've got Shackle, which is going to reveal you, so it's not a particularly valuable spell. To be honest, there's a pretty decent argument to be made that just don't go Steam Bath at all. Go Volcanic Touch.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was actually going to suggest it because Magnus can recover and get that PK really fast if he's just given a lane for a bit. And he can also farm woods with his E, and, you know, if a Tempest is willing to stack the easy camp, because Tempest doesn't necessarily need the easy camp to farm.
And Magnus gonna fall once again. He's got the Shackle on top of him, and He's using the steam bath with the shackle on him like it's gonna do something.
Inexperienced?
Does he not know that it? I don't know what that means, but
I think it means something dirty.
Count Crapula trying to maintain the manners at least a little bit.
Kraken is doing a lot better than Rally in that bottom lane. I mean, he hasn't died, he has a bottle, and he's closing in on the boots. But then again, it is a 1v1 against the Puppet, though.
Yeah, Puppet should win this.
Puppet is winning this.
I mean, like, he should be winning this more than 270 gold per minute. He's gonna put the Puppet show on top of the Voodoo Puppet here, and Kraken gonna definitely die as he tries to get the charge back, but yeah, not enough.
Was that not good enough?
You're right there, Shortcan?
Now he's at 300. I'm dying, okay? Top.
We're all dying. Yeah, top rally gonna get walled off. Sword throw completely whiffs, but the possession is up from Malakin, so a couple more autos will finish him off, and now Count Crapula does not want to be here anymore, but the tower will focus. Yeah, he can just leave, so I'm not really sure why he was hanging out.
He's like, please port to me, so I can die.
Yeah. Well,
although
he's fine now.
But as you said, Puppet should have more GPM than this.
Yeah. I mean, with his Whiplash, it's not like Splash can do a whole bunch against a ranged hero. He should be able to just harass the Kraken on the lane. He's got multiple CC tools, so in a 1v1, he loves that.
You'd expect him to do a lot better, at least.
Off the side here, Ophelia will get spotted out by a ward of sight from Kraken, and they probably realize that very quickly. Or they might not. They might think he just backed up because of the creep wave. So Ophelia's still hanging out here like something's going to happen, but she's just wasting her time. And
you really want to get that level 6 or 7 on Ophelia, just to make sure that you have 3 creeps. As a bitch as that is to micro. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Oph actually not doing too badly, considering she's 0-0 and 235 gold per minute is honestly pretty typical of Ophelia these days. Like, that's just what she farms without ganking. And she just has free farm.
Unless you grabbed creeps specifically for farming, because you can triple stack a medium camp and have double Catman.
Or that.
Or Vulture. Yeah.
And Magnus made a lot of trouble again. He gets fucked back, and he's dead. So 4 heroes collapsing there to get the kill on the Yellow Train, who's 0-3-0, 85 gold per minute. Not having a great time.
Yeah, what did Ophelia just buy? Because he had 2k gold on him.
I'm gonna guess, I don't know, maybe ring?
Mana ring boots.
Okay. And bottom lane, we need a pretty easy kill on Puppet Master here. Newer's Blessing not gonna help nearly enough. And Puppet, yep, dead. Anyway, Ophelia getting spotted out as well by the ward, but they're really not gonna have the distance to close, so she will be just fine.
Okay, so Magnus is running around without boots, without bottle, without E. Any thoughts there, Quincy?
This isn't good for him. He should have those items and that skill. Oh, god damn it. Always forget. Shuriken, you have to remind me about the in-game overlay. Hook back onto Magnus, and actually will get him, but he gets the steam bath off with Sword Shackle. Tempest, meanwhile, is getting the Glacial Blast onto Ophelia, so he'll be able to skirt on out. But yes, I completely messed up. Anyway, Empath Wall gonna block Ophelia off here, and she'll be in some trouble. Splash Auto finishes her off. Shackle finally hits onto Magnus, but again, he doesn't care at this point because he's going aggressive. He's looking for the Lava Surge, opening onto Rhapsody, and they will get it. Seismic Slam from Rally. Gonna come through with a 2-man Compel, and looks like Rhapsody's still gonna die. Magnus will fall in response, but now Rally's gonna be in some trouble. Has no Compel, has not enough mana for the Seismic Slam. Puppeteer's hold onto Kraken, though, and they're gonna turn this onto him, as he will fall. And Empath not trying to run away. Shackle is available, will hit onto Empath. Pulse going through, but obviously we skip straight through it. Empath gonna get inside of Tempest, and it looks like he will be able to get her out of there. Meantime, Count Crapula is pushing the top lane by himself, and they will draw port from Puppet Master, and as well as a Glyph of Fortification, so the tower's not going to go down. But in the end, team fight not bad for either side. I think in the end, generally about even.
Better for Legion, I think. I don't know, I think it was better for the Legion because Magnus did drop, and they were able to chase them off, and Kraken died, and Like, important heroes died.
Right.
Again, Magnus, 0-4 now.
And they were down, of course, before that fight, and
Yeah.
they still are, so obviously trading when you're down is good.
It's alright. But, I am slightly, like, when you play Rally, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna be a useless hero anyways...
Yeah, wait, do you mean when I play Rally? Because I don't play Rally.
No, when anyone plays Rally.
Alright.
You don't want to get 1 in battle experience and 1 in demoralizing roar, because the slow is useless at level 1 of demoralizing roar. It really doesn't do that much, and the damage is also abysmal. So why would you
Count
spend
Cracula, he is going to be in a lot of trouble. Throws a sword, but doesn't actually port to it, as I believe he got shackled, so was not able
No,
to
you
deal
can
with
port to it.
Can you?
You can port to it. I think so. I think it's like
It's bubbles?
yeah, bubbles thing.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think because he threw the
I'll
sword off
have
to
to
the
look into that.
he threw
I'll
the
have to
sword
look
off to
into
the
that.
side, and I'm pretty sure he would have ported with it if he could have, but the shackle was used. So
Yes.
anyway, speaking of prisoner, he has a portal key, and he's gonna pull Magnus back in here with his ultimate. Couple more autos that will finish him up. No, Lava Surge goes through, and he isn't gonna be able to get out of this. It looks like he might. Meantime, in the background, Mex on the empath does fall. Glacial Blast not there from Tempest since he doesn't have enough mana. And now counter Lava Surge goes through once again as Prisoner's out of mana as well. Off to the side here, Rhapsody going to get chased down by Kraken and Malakin looking for something. Sword Throw got used, and Rhapsody now going to get charged into the cliff. Last Splash Auto not going to be there as they manage to get him with the lockdown. Kraken still trying to chase him. Finally, here comes the kill onto Kraken, and in the background they did manage to pick off the Prisoner. So...
There was no follow-up on the initial
yeah, Prisoner.
initiation.
Prisoner's doing well here, but pretty much nobody else is. I guess Puppet's doing alright.
Well, Puppet is doing, as you said, alright. I mean, he should be up in the 450 GPM
I feel like that too.
part right now, but Prisoner actually has more last hits than the Puppet Master.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't.
Me neither. You don't get it?
I don't get it.
I don't get the armor boots on Rally.
I mean, he wants some armor. Jeez.
Please no.
Hook there will hit Malakin, but he's going to pop his ultimate and start to attract the Shackle. Going to get a sword throw over the cliff, and he will be just fine. Rhapsody in the front lines looking for something. Not going to find it, though. Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, Prisoner wants a two-man ulti, but will only hit Tempest. In the meantime, he's trying to run away, puts the Glacial Blast down, and actually Tempest is going to be okay as well. So, a lot of ultis used there. And in the end, nobody dies.
I actually wanted to ask you about something that this empath is doing. Do you see the 3 in wall and 2 in essence link?
Yes.
Destroyed a Hellborn tower.
That's weird.
It's
wrong.
I don't see many situations where you would ever do that.
What you want to do, one wall or essence link, depending on what the situation is, in your top lane. Your second point goes into the other one. Then I max Arcane Him, then I max Essence Link, then I max Wall.
Arcane Him?
Yeah. Not Arcane
You can't
Him,
combine heroes.
Shut up.
You can't combine heroes, Quincy.
Synergy. It's the wrong E spell. They're both passives, and they're both heroes that I play a lot, so I get them confused.
And Glacis, what's that called?
Mana.
Chilling Presence?
There we go.
Or something?
Shut up. YOLO Train is in. He's portal key. He's getting into their base trying to live. And that's not going to work very well for him.
I'm sorry, but at this point, this is just looking silly. Like, what is Magnus doing?
I'm
He's
not
maxing
sure.
Steam Bath. He's still maxing Steam Bath. He's like, I want that Steam Bath. I am going to get my Steam Bath. But this is, yeah.
I don't know. Voodoo Puppet on the bottom, and Release Kraken will counter that, as he didn't get the Puppet Show in the appropriate amount of time, and Puppeteer is dead.
Puppeteer?
Puppeteer. Shut up.
Puppeteer?
Shut up!
The Puppeteer has fallen.
Look! I can't speak. Anyway, ultimate from Prisoner going down onto Kraken in the bottom lane, and he'll get pulled back in. Hook there will also connect and get him a nice kill. So Cat Lame gonna fall a little bit too much physical damage from the Prisoner to deal with. And now he's coming in with the response. Eruption gonna go off right in Prisoner's face, and he's gonna be in some trouble here. Wall gonna lock him down, and it's gonna be a pretty easy kill there. Looks like Rally could be in some trouble as well if they manage to cut him off, but no, he will be able to get away just fine. So ends up being 1-for-1, as the Hellborn side are like, we shall not let you die in vain. Now they can turn this into a bot push. Tempest Ultimate is available. It hasn't been used at any point this game, and Tempest has an icon.
Excuse me?
He's got 420 gold per minute, but he's got an icon? Really?
What?
I don't know either.
What?
Nice two-man Lava Surge. Here's Tempest Ultimate. Nope, he gets stunned. Where is the Tempest Ultimate? Where's the Tempest Ultimate? Where's the Tempest Ultimate? Nope, he's dead. He used it, but he's dead. Rhapsody gonna save a whole bunch of damage, but will immediately get cancelled out. Now Kraken looking to kill us Ophelia, and she's gonna fall, and she's jumping right in the middle of the Hellborn team. Kraken now also in some trouble. Will be finished off by the Compel, and it looks like they'll have caught Malikan too. The Wall gonna slow them down a little bit, but Puppeteer, shut. Ugh!
The puppet.
The puppet.
The puppeteer.
He's got Puppeteer's hold, so I keep wanting to save that. But they will manage to get away. They'll turn this into a bot tower push in favor of the Legion, and actually on the opposite side here, Magma's going to get locked down by Prisoner at least a little bit. He does have Lava Surge. I can't even... Yeah, he does. He doesn't have enough mana. He has Lava Surge, just not enough mana for it.
He doesn't have it.
He hasn't skilled it, is what you're saying?
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it ready, is what I meant.
Yeah. He had it ready, it was just no mana.
Wow. And now the try. How can he?
Yeah, that, like, really?
Tower.
I don't think that's trash talk. I think that's genuine. Like, yes, you're playing well. I don't. At this point, like, that's the only thing that makes sense to me. That cannot possibly be a sarcastic. Prisoner's playing very well, and he's not. So. Anyway.
Puppet Master actually getting hit by his sword and all his like. Had he jumped in, that would have been a kill of Puppet.
Yeah, very possibly could have. He had the ulti.
Yeah, exactly.
Triple Ancients.
Luckily,
and Prisoner's gonna run right into Malikan here. Will eat the ultimate, but there goes the possession. But Skin gets his fear off, so it looks like Prisoner doesn't really want to do this anymore. He's just gonna run away with the haste. And they do know that the Triple Ancients are here, so they're gonna try to force them off this and steal them. It looks like.
They have to.
Yeah.
But this game is really, really close, and the Legion actually have a slight gold lead, but not an XP lead. I'm still not sure about this Tempest, man. I wanted to like mention it earlier, but please, guys, for whoever is watching, I don't think there's ever a situation where you can get an icon on Tempest unless it's mid wars.
Hellborn to destroy the Legion Tower.
Or Rift Wars. Or Rift Wars. That would also work.
Yes.
Anyway, Kraken a jump here by the Compel. Seismic Slam does hit just before the hook goes through, and Catlamine gets crushed.
This game is looking very different. This is losers bracket round 1. They are fighting to survive, man.
Yep.
They are like, I want to stay in this game and keep on moving. And Magnus is just pushing top with his level 4 steam back, because it's so incredibly amazing to have that skill maxed.
He can push like crazy. 80 damage per second to all those creeps? Are you kidding me?
Dude, like in Dota 2, I heard it hits creeps in the jungle.
Really? That
Yeah,
seems like you could abuse it.
So he's a jungler in Dota 2.
Yeah. Well, he would be.
Kidding.
Dota 2's got some problems. I don't know. There's some weird stuff that happens in that game.
I just get the feeling that whenever there's a problem with a hero, they just make every other hero a problem as well.
Yeah, I mean their ideas buff don't nerf. Anyway, Malikan gonna catch a whole bunch of people with his ultimate. Rhapsody gonna save a fair bit of damage there. Tempest ultimate will lock people down, but again the Rhapsody ultimate is not being countered. Finally it comes through in a nice two-man lava surge. Everything gets wrecked. Was it 4-man? Man,
it was a 4-man lava surge.
That was bad.
So now he gets to say well played.
Yes, he does.
Now he gets to say well played. That was really quite a nice lava surge right there.
The Tempest ultimate was fine, but that Rhapsody just no damage until she died, and then when she died, nobody had any health, so they all died. But She did what she could, man.
Like, I think one, like, inch further from Tempest and
The Hellborn
or a
destroyed
centimeter,
Legion
as
tower.
us Euros like to call it.
You said inch.
I don't know.
Why'd you say inch?
I don't know.
Shorthand.
saying
Now
it
you
'cause I'm
cannot.
just
The
You
Hellborn
cannot
destroyed
possibly
Legion
deny that you're
tower.
American. You
I
cannot.
am not American.
You said inch. We are the only country. No, it's like us and some other. What?
UK.
No, the UK uses metric system as well.
Like they use metric system in some things,
All
but they use
all of their official
miles
stuff is
per hour.
metric.
Yeah, but they use miles per hour in cars. So I'm guessing they also use inches per hour.
They use kilometers per hour. I don't know what you're on, but the Brits have used the metric system for a long time now.
I doubt that.
They really have.
Not for when I lived there, they used miles.
I mean, they might use that too, but all their official stuff, like all their signs and stuff, are in kilometers. All their measurements, everybody's on the metric system except for like the US and like some random African country. Which I guess sounds like Africa is kind of backwards, but yeah, there are some countries in Africa that are kind of backwards. So anyway, I cannot believe you said inch.
I have
No.
no response. Magma's getting
Yeah.
caught out again,
Nice,
showing us
take
that
it
he's a
on.
really great player at this game.
Dude, he's 1-6-7, man.
Dude, he had a 4-man lava surge.
He did have a 4-man lava surge. That was pretty key in that team fight. He did do very well.
But I mean, he decided to skip his bottle entirely and just go for a Red Boots PK, which I think was the right call, but
The
at the same
Legion had
time, like,
destroyed a Hellborn
why don't you
tower.
have a bottle?
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough mana. 624 is not enough. I mean, he has the power supply to have some sustain, but yeah, I don't think it's enough. Like, even a chalice would be nice at this point,
Alright.
just to get that one extra stun, especially after the buff they gave it.
Back to the regen, yeah.
Yeah. No. They made you get more mana again.
It
used
gives
to be
you regen.
85, and yes.
It didn't. It at the beginning it did give you mana regen, and then they took the mana regen out of it, and then they put the mana regen back into it.
No, not that. It used to be 150 health and 85 mana, and they made it 150 health and 100 mana.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyway, Magnus says up his portal key, so he'll jump on top of Rhapsody. We'll be able to sidestep the hook as well. Steambat helping out. In the background now, it looks like they'll be able to jump Malakin, and he's gonna die. So, nice pick
Stop
there.
hitting
They
yourself.
do use
The
2
Hellborn had
ultis,
destroyed
but
a
that's
Legion
just fine.
tower.
Second to last outer tower is killed by the creeps, but
The
Legion
Legion
will be
had
able to clean up that
destroyed
tier
a
2 as
Hellborn
well,
tower.
and they might continue pushing, they might not.
Quincy, all I can think is stop hitting yourself. Stop
Yeah.
hitting yourself.
They really need to make that, man. They really need to make that. Apparently, the new Kayn alt avatar like has a specific
when it kills
sound when he kills
Jerizaiah.
Jerizaiah, so
Yeah, I tested it. It's like no more kings.
Right.
And stuff like that.
So, hey, if they can do that, they can do this, right? Anyway, Eruption going through will do a fair bit of damage, but not a ton. Rhapsody in the background will be able to stop a bit of damage before she actually stops her ult herself. Release Kraken is going to catch Ophelia here, and she will fall. Prisoner now running away, and it looks like the Minotaur Stomp's going to help the Legion side get the hell on out of there. Malakin, excuse me, did use a buyback. No port just before the Kraken charge went through, and PM has the Shroud, so he will be able to get away. Nice escapes there from the Legion side. They only use the Ophelia, and they get the buyback on Malakin, so they're looking good, but they're still down.
Like they suddenly had a turn of face, or at least Malakin made the mistake of running into them solo. But they definitely still have a chance in this game. This puppet is quite strong versus Malakin just because of that combo of ulting and making him hit himself.
Yeah, mid Kraken is gonna be in a lot of trouble. Gets pulled back in by the Prisoner ultimate, and he will die. What?
Kalumine is not having the same impact as
Nope.
he had last game. I mean, that ultimate at top also kind of whiffed. I mean, he hit only the Ophelia, and it didn't even hit the Ophelia. It just slowed the Ophelia down.
Right. They killed her, so it's fine.
Yeah, but they could have gone more, is what I'm trying to say. And he also missed the charge. It wasn't that he got his TP through before the charge hit.
Might be in some
It's
trouble.
just
Red Ward
that
goes
he
down, but
screwed
he's
up.
able to lava surge away and PK on out. So Yellow Train playing that pretty well. But yes.
Why did he use Puppet Show instead of Puppeteer's Hold?
Because yes.
Okay. Thank you for your great info.
Dude.
And
This is the
insight,
insight
as
I bring to
usual.
the cast every day. Every day.
Yes, every single day.
It is every day.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how you do it, man.
I'm really bored.
Okay. Well. In other in other news, Count Crapula's Vagmon leader is getting picked off, but
That's
not
too
really.
bad. I'm trying to counter that ward. Meanwhile, Lava Surge jump onto Puppet Master, but now Magnus is like, I actually don't want to be here anymore. Meantime, there goes Prisoner with the one-man hook, actually only going to hit Crack and gets the shackle off after he charged, though, and Magma's going to get immediately wrecked on the side here, and Rhapsody Ultimate in the background going to save all sorts of damage, release Kraken onto Prisoner. He's going to fall because he's not in range of the Rhapsody Ultimate because Rhapsody hates him, but there's Tempest Ultimate, catching 3 heroes. Kolak on the first one to buy on the rally. There goes the Rhapsody as well, and Puppet Master's getting spotted out by these Rev Wars. Will they be able to continue to see him? They pretty much know where he's going, so eventually this shroud is going to wear off. Yes, it does, and should be pretty easy to get him at this point. Nice and Centurious pop there from Alec as well. He was a little bit vulnerable for a second, but ended up being all right. Dude, cats are so graceful.
Quincy, please.
So
we're trying to cast the game here.
But my cat has been sitting next to me this entire time, and her ear was dirty. And you know what cats do when their ears are dirty is they wash their paw and then they rub their face with it, which is the most adorable friggin' thing ever. And now she also does this thing where she sits down like a person, like imagine just like sitting on the floor with your legs in front of you.
Yes.
And licks herself between her legs because she's cleaning herself some more. And now she was offended, so she left because I told everybody.
You can't be telling people the secret life of your cat, man.
It's just, it's hilarious because she looks adorable 1 second as Ophelia's getting caught out here. We'll try to pour it away, and actually with no stuns, should be able to get it off, so nice reaction there from I'm a Cake.
No, you're not. You're an Ophelia.
Right. Maybe he's a Cake who's playing Ophelia. You never know.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
What? You think Cakes can't do whatever they want?
Yes.
What kind of Cake racist are you?
Cake racist.
Well,
it's
a cake. It's a cake. So what? It can't fulfill its dreams. It can't play Ophelia. Dude, cakes can do whatever they want to do.
I know the whole consensus is be what you want to be.
Yeah.
But you're a cake. You can't change from being a cake. If you're gonna be a cake, you're always gonna be a cake. You cannot turn into something else.
Dude,
I'm
you're
sorry.
so negative.
If you are a cake, you're negative.
I'm not a cake, but even if I was a cake, that would be okay, and I could be whatever kind of cake I wanted to be, or I could stop being a cake if I wanted to not be a cake anymore.
You're not a cake, though,
I'm
and you'll
not a
never
cake.
be a cake.
What
You
if I
won't
wanted to be a cake?
Then that's your own problem, and you're never gonna be a cake.
But what if I wanted to be a cake? I could be a cake.
No, you couldn't.
Sure can't. Stop trying to crush my dreams. What if I want to be a cake?
What dreams?
Of being
all
a
I
cake.
know is, all I hear is like cat things from you.
Dude, my cat is so fucking cute.
Oh God.
I can't stand it. Like, she's so goddamn adorable. Anyway, Malik is gonna get caught out here by the everything, but he's actually turned this around with a shrunken head, and that's gonna be kind of bad. Rhapsody Ultimate Early doing too much in the background. Now, Crap is like, yeah, come at me, bro. Empath gets inside. Puppet Master gonna be in some trouble. Gets dusted out, and he will fall. Hook there, not gonna connect onto Magnus, as he does not realize, I guess, that's on Devour Hook. He can't save his buddy. Rhapsody gonna fall here as well as Sword Through comes through, and Sword Through comes through.
Sword through comes through.
Yep, it's fine.
The English is great.
Yep. Apparently, Archie Tiger played Cluckmuck in their match today. I'm kind of annoyed because it was live, and I was like, oh, I should have casted it, but nobody told me anything. Bastards.
Archie Tiger played Cluckmuck. Oh, you wanted to see that, because... No, Archie Tiger was with Slop Please.
No, Archie Tiger is not on Twisted Fusion anymore. He's on the
I know, he was on Twisted
He was.
Fusion. Why would you see Cluckmuck play against Archie Tiger?
Because Ogre played Chat Roulette Boys today.
Okay.
So they played it live, which means we could have casted it live, which would have been nice, but nobody told me anything. Get it? Are we still confused? Okay.
No, we're not confused. I'm just silent. We have 28.4 armor on this Tempest with that phosphate plate.
And he's got 19 icon charges.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah.
Like this guy, it's just... He's got 1 death.
He's
so
got
his
480 gold per minute. Like,
yeah.
that's pretty impressive. Meanwhile, middle lane actually, Magnus will get caught out by a couple of heroes, but oh well.
Dude, he's like him and Kraken.
Yeah.
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 At least Kraken's getting
The rest of
kills,
us?
though. Yellow Train's 1,
Yeah,
8,
true.
and 10. Anyway, off the side here, they will try to catch the Tempest, but he's pretty damn tanky. I don't think Puppmaster realized exactly how tanky he is. Tempest's still going to be in some trouble. Is he going to die? Shackle? Will it kill him? No, it won't! Oh my god, he's alive somehow. Kraken Ultimate, of course, helping him live, and Shrunken Head finally goes off from Kraken as well, but the physical autos are still in there. There goes the fear from the Malakin, and it looks like Puppmaster is going to be in some trouble. Obviously, Astrolabe from Ophelia helping a little bit, but not nearly enough. Gets pushed book forward, and now Ophelia getting next on the menu as the wall goes down there and pretty easily killed. It's like Hook will get back over here, and Kraken gonna fall. Not really necessary for him to come back into the fight, but felt like doing it anyway. Sword throw from Malakin available. They're gonna try to kill Rhapsody. She'll be able to port away actually, so she looks like she'll be just fine. And crossfield plate not gonna get to anybody. But what you laughing about, Shuriken?
He whiffed his sword throw. He ported right next to him.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's too bad.
That's why I was
The
laughing.
Hellborn have destroyed a Legion
What,
But
you
yeah,
think you
that
can
would
do
have been
better?
a kill. Yes.
Okay.
Got a problem with that?
No, that's fine. I was just curious.
Alright. Yeah, of course. But this Tempest, man, he was so damn tanky to take down. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't even have that much health. 1800. And I think if he had missed the Puppet Master ultimate, yeah, I don't know what it's called. Voodoo Puppet.
Apparently nobody's going to escape this time, twice. But anyway, Lava Surge coming in on top of the Eruption, and that's going to be an easy kill onto Rally, who's still at 185 gold per minute. This Rally just doesn't matter. He does Portal Key now, but it's just not a particularly useful hero at this point. Anyway, tower going down here. Malakin beating on it as much as he possibly can. He does have a token of life, so even if he had died there, he would have come right back. And it's currently got 2 minutes, so there's no real reason for them to force this. They can still wait.
Remember when I said that the Shackle could not stop the sword throw? Yeah, it can't. He just TP'd away from it.
Right. When did they do Conquer? Am I crazy? I missed that entirely.
It's okay, you were talking about your cat or something.
I probably was. Yeah, Conquer got slain.
I'm not even surprised at this point, but it's just like, oh, yeah.
By what?
Quincy was talking about his cat.
Dude, I love my cat.
Clearly. And
Well, you
I
don't-
appreciate that you have
If-
such a love for cute little furry creatures.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's a cat.
One time, one of my friends in high school got a dwarf bunny for their birthday, and they brought it to school, and I basically died.
A dwarf bunny.
A dwarf bunny. Okay, so it's like a bunny,
But, a
but
dwarf
it's
bunny.
really small.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm talking about here?
Yes, I do, but... Quincy.
I'm just thinking about it right now, and it's all I can do not to go like, oh my god, that's the cutest thing in the entire world. Anyway, Kraken's gonna die. Is he? Yep, he gonna pull back in by the hook, but there goes the fear. He's gonna get the ultimate off as well, and Kraken is finally gonna fall. Tempest ultimately catching everybody except for Rally, and everybody getting cleaned up. That ultimate from Malakin doing splash damage, obviously really, really helpful. Gets dusted out. Will Rally fall here? Yes, Glacial Blast are gonna stop his teleport, and that's the game.
Hellborn Massacre.
Okay, so... I guess that they had to kind of throw everything out on the Hellborn team early on. Like, you know, the Legion had to use all of this to try and save, or, yeah, try and kill the Kraken and everything. But they needed to have someone for the Tempest ulti as well, because this Tempest was just confident enough to not need a Shrunken. And in those games, it's like, oh god, he's just gonna, he doesn't even care.
Right.
He's just like, okay, Tempest. Like, okay, Legion team, I'm just gonna get all of you.
No Shrunken, no Portal Key. That's definitely a new Tempest build for me. I don't think I'm going to try it out, but, I mean, to be fair, there were a lot of Tempest cancelers. Between the Prisoner Ultimate, the Skeleton Kings from Ophelia, and then, of course, plenty of other spells. If he does not have a Shrunken Head up, then I can understand why he said, yeah, Shrunken not going to be particularly useful this game, and really Portal Key, maybe not either, so.
He
Innovative.
did play really well.
Yeah, he did play well.
He managed to get really good ultis without a Portal Key.
Yep.
So,
just by waiting and taking the opportunity when I was given to him. But that will do it for this game and this series. As the guys on TZP, yes, TZP take it 2-0, which means that they're not going to get knocked down to Silver Division, which I'm sure they're quite happy about. On the other hand, Team Zenzyg is going right back to Silver. Well, it's too bad for them. But you have anything else to say about this game, Mr. Ken?
At times, Team Zenzyg looked really strong that game, but like when they managed to lock down the Magmus that easily, and they also won bottom, but not by a huge margin. I think the problem just came from the team fight where the Hellborn completely turned and got like a 6k lead when it was 300 before, when the Magmus got like the 4-man Lava Surge and all that shit went down. It was pretty crazy how much they turned in that one moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Okay. Shut up then.
Please, Quincy.
Again,
you talk
oddly
about your
confrontational. But yes. I do talk about my cats. You have a problem with my cats? I'll fight you.
Come to Holland.
What the hell is wrong with me? Apparently I'm feeling like fighting somebody today, which would not work out very well for me because I am not an impressive person. Physically.
Physically, okay. I was just thinking you were not an impressive person.
Oh,
generally.
in general, I am a very impressive person. It's just
okay. I'm sure.
When I start to, when it becomes like a physical confrontation, it's not a good situation for me to be in. But anyway, that'll do it for this game and this series. TZP takes it 2-0.